So we're still in this dungeon, and we're slowly working our way, because today I want to hopefully be able to kill a wither if we can get lucky. Because if I have to go through another one of these dungeons, I'm perfectly fine with that. I just want to make sure that I can totally be able to take out a wither today. I really want to get a controller, or really anything that you know, we can potentially, that needs the nether star. I haven't even looked actually. Nether star. Fully, like, what is everything? I mean, I think the main thing is the controller. I know that later on you can duplicate. Why would this be a thing? Oak signpost. Signpost. Is this some way to teleport? It would have to be for it to need a nether star. Oh, and the nether stars are used for these pets that are just incredibly powerful. Like, insanely powerful. Even more powerful than what we already have on, which is crazy. And the nether star toast. Nether star on toast is just like, I don't need anything. Ultimate seed reprocessor, like things like this is just insane to have. But this definitely would be great. So all kinds of cool stuff. And we need to be able to farm the wither pretty easily. So, you know, why not be able to do this? By the way, I'm just loving the invisibility. The ability for me to not have to worry about anything bothering me is is just really awesome. Yule longbow. Nice. What's night sight? I don't know. I'm trying to take as much as I can. Looks like this whole area just kind of got destroyed. But yeah, see, places like this would be insane if, I mean, I would have to be dealing with these. Oh yeah, I knew this was going to be the case. These are trap chests. These are 100% trap chests, and they would have exploded this whole area. And there's usually some pretty good stuff in these chests. Wow, not in these, so I wouldn't have felt too bad letting those be destroyed. But still, it can get pretty crazy. Now, this should be pretty easy. We can just harvest all that up. And plus, I like taking the strings, so. We're getting somewhere, though. We're getting definitely somewhere here. I just love the fact that these mobs just aren't really bothering me at all. Oh, is this a headroom? I can't tell. That's exactly what I'm looking for, though, is the rooms that have the heads in them. And there's usually only a couple of them. Look at how much TNT is splattered all over the place. Look at that. That would have just blew up a massive hole. Massive hole. All right, I think we still have some... We have way more exploring to do. Way more exploring. So we're definitely getting close. I am noticing, yeah, this area. I've already seen a blighted mob. Like, oh, here's a skull. This is a regular skeleton skull, but still, this area definitely means we're getting close. And I need to be careful. All right, so regeneration torch. I'm looking at some of these things that are on these gear, because I do want to take some. Like, last stand is actually pretty nice. But I mean, we're already super powerful as it is. So I'm not too concerned. Keep in mind that behind a lot of these spawners, you are going to find chests. And like, if you're wondering why these mobs are not bothering me, it's because we currently don't even exist in the world. 100% just don't even exist. So that is a hilarious thing. I just can't. It's such a crazy. We're so overpowered right now. Like I told you guys, we are going to be getting overpowered. But I didn't say how overpowered we're going to get. Just we're insanely overpowered at this point. And we've barely even touched the surface of how overpowered we can get. Like, it's insane. I'm being very careful because even though we're pretty powerful, TNT would just ruin some loot that we could potentially find. And I want to try and gather as much as possible. I really do. Okay, so here we go. This is the headroom that I was telling you guys that I'm looking for. It does look like a little bit of it was destroyed, but that's okay. We have one skull here. I do have my loot pets on me, but I don't think that matters in this case. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up all of these skulls, all of them that I can get my hands on. But yeah, I do see. Hopefully, there's at least three here, right? 3 wither skeleton heads. Yes, there is 3. So usually there are about 3 in this area. And that's why I said you just really want to grab these up, because these things are so powerful. I mean, just being able to get wither skeleton skulls without having to farm them, that's insane. right? I think that was 3. There's 2. Am I missing one over here? I thought I had seen more than. Maybe there is only 3. That's okay, though. Because usually in the lower levels, you can also get lucky. There'll be just wither skeleton skull heads just lining the bottom as decoration. So take what you can. Take what you can. You definitely want to farm these. So we are now about to go down to level 4. I believe this is level 4. And here is the stairwell for that. Already I see a blighted mob down there. I'm going to push this guy away. I just love that they don't bother me. It's so nice. They don't even know I'm here. Let it stay that way, because this is where things get a little bit tougher. Mobs just spawn like crazy. And yes, here's another headroom. I told you there should be more headrooms. Let's see. Another wither skeleton skull? Yes. Look at that. Oh, and down there is the lowest level. So definitely farm up as many wither skeleton skull heads as you can. I think that was the last one in this area. As you can see, the mob difficulty is getting higher. I mean, does that mean anything to us? Not really if they can't see us, right? And this right here is an invisible spider. Would normally bother me, but I mean, yeah, it's not that big of an issue right now. Oh, like I said, sometimes they're used as like side decoration. So there you go. Here's even another one. So we might be able to get at least 2 withers out of this dungeon. Oh, that'd be super cool. Looting 2 on that thing? Wow. Let's see. How far does this go? A rare chest. Stone skin. Okay. This is another side, isn't it? Yes. Ah, so be careful when you see creepers. That usually means TNT under here. Yeah, so use that as a trigger. Because, like I said, sometimes you'll notice you'll have those there, and you got to be really careful. They will blow this whole area up, and they do not care at all. They do not care. Alright, let's see if we can't get past this guy without him hurting us. This right here is some pressure plates. Potentially meaning there's something bad here, like a trap. Yep, right there. And we just lost all of our torches, but that's okay. We should be able to make another torch launcher as we have our inventory with us. So we're heading back in this direction. I'm back in the main central area. We've only went down this one area, so we still have some more exploring to do. This kind of is weird because this actually is opening up into the section we shouldn't have access to yet. I think it's just because lava is pouring through here. There shouldn't be lava coming through here, so I might have to do something with gravel. But this would be our way down to the next level. So I might actually have to grab some stone and stuff. I just want to kind of cover this up a little bit without killing ourselves. Oop, they're activating some traps. They probably shouldn't be activating. And there we go. So that should stop that lava flow. We'll let that do its thing. I'm still going to be heading over here. We still got some traps and things like that to fix. Look at that. I'm just loving this. I'm loving the fact that I can actually explore this. Normally I'm so like distraught by everything going on because there's so many mobs. But since I have the ability to just kind of sit here and relax, it's not bothering me at all. Not bothering me at all. How about you, man? How are you doing, zombie? Doing all right? Good to hear, my man. Good to hear. What are you? It's another mob room. Like, we can even walk next to them and, like, they don't care. They really don't care. Oh, those things can see us, though. Those things can definitely see us. A bit of water. I'm looking out for more wither skeleton skulls because that'd be great. More spooder spawners. Tombstone Bane of Anthropods. Power. That makes sense. I'll take that power 3 though. Because we can continue to make it even more powerful bow. We're going to need more because it's just this pack is going to get harder and harder. It's already shown itself to be getting harder and harder. The more times we walk and everything like that, it's just going to get more difficult as we go. So right up here is a pretty interesting room. This houses an Enderman spawner. Now, I don't really want to break it, but I don't really need it that much either. I'm just going to light it up a little bit, because Enderman can be quite awful to deal with. You really don't want to go punching those guys. But we're about to move on to the final level. Like, we are right there, like, almost done. I do see a creeper, which means I need to be kind of careful. But I'm still looking. I think so far we have enough to make 2 withers out of this dungeon trip. And that is the best thing. I'm taking also anything that has mending. I'm taking it as well, because, man, having all of our gear have mending, don't get much better than that either. So yeah, definitely taking advantage of all this. Farming all of this as well. Taking all that wool. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to do that to you. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. Yeah, and I see a creeper down here, so... Gonna be... Oh, it's not a creeper spawner, so we should be fine. It's just, I think, one spawned naturally. Yeah, one just spawned naturally. We're still good. We're still good. Let's keep going. So, we do have an urn down here. Oh, we got a name tag. That's nice. So people were saying to break the urns because stuff can happen, but I've not seen anything happen so far. Get that. Nothing down here. Random mob spawner down there. That might be something to do with cork. Not a part of this dungeon though. So I think I've cleared everything on this level. I think now it's time for us to yeah, make that trip down to the next level. Like literally we are moving down to the next level. I haven't needed to eat anything either, which is kind of strange. I'm just throwing all of this stuff in here. Everything but our food. And I'm just able to throw it right into our chest system. We even got ourselves an epic shard, which is kind of cool. We can just use that to repair or whatever. All right, time to head down into what I would call literally the most scariest, like this is the scariest place you could ever be if you were playing this without these types of mods that we have installed. This place is horrifying because of the amount of mobs that do spawn down here. It can get quite ridiculous, but I'm going to be monitoring the walls. I'm going to be keeping an eye out for spawners just to help reduce lag and stuff like that by taking out some of these spawners. And I'm going to do the trick that I always tend to do. I'm just going to go in the right direction. And then if I've placed torches there, I know I've been there before. And so I should be able to get my way through here. I'm looking for more wither skeleton skull heads and just some loot that's might be in these chests. So first side was a flop, except for I think there's a wither skeleton spawner over that way. Because I did see a couple of wither skeletons. And that's what will spawn down on this level. So another thing that we could potentially farm is more wither skeleton skull heads, but you know, the old-fashioned way, you still have to kill them. Yeah, like that's a wither skeleton right there. So there's definitely spawners, and they're all over the place. You're really not gonna be able to break all the spawners. Just keep in mind, you're after tools, you're after enchantments, you're after things like that. That's what I'm really here for. And yeah, ooh, that guy kind of gave me a little bit of effect there. Kind of scary. I still should be fine. Nothing's really bothering me just yet. Nothing's attacked me. I'm still rather invisible to everything. The nice little, there's blaze spawners that spawn up in there. We're still okay here, I think. Ooh, here's a sealed crate. We can break these and get into these. Oh, that was TNT. Yep, that was an awful sealed crate, by the way. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. So I've pretty much covered every space except for this area over here because I wanted to show you guys this. Because this is the holy grail of all the rooms that you're going for. And it's definitely this area. And I can light this up all I want, but there are going to be spawners up here. Like, just spawners everywhere, really, in this room. It's not really going to help us too much to break them. Because they're not going to bother us. But these chests down here are really going to hold the majority of the epic loot. Like, look at this. That you're going to find. Like, the majority of the loot. Let's go ahead and pop this again. Let's just go ahead and throw this stuff in here. We'll open this stuff when we get back. Like, there was a diamond block. like all the enchanted stuff that's going to be in these things. And there's going to be 2 chests per side. And I probably just want to take all of it. Right? There's going to be some really good stuff down in here. Last Stand 2, launching, looting. And that. And that should be about it. Yeah, if you guys know where there's more loot, maybe I missed some in this dungeon. But this is normally how these dungeons look. And, yeah, this is pretty much the entire dungeon down here. There's really not much else to it. And we should be able to make our way back home. You know, I can just use my crystal to take her, to use my, home thing, my home pet. Is that what it's called? Home pet? And just make our way back home. Pretty straightforward. And I think we covered about the entire thing. This was really fun. Even though mobs weren't able to attack me, I still found this super fun because I was able to discover a lot more than I normally would have been able to. So we did, however, end up getting 2 epic loot here. I want to see what these are. Wow, that thing actually looks kind of cool. What is it? Sword, 15 base attack damage. And this bow slows down the enemy for 1 second on hit, blinds enemy for 1 second on hit, and hunger for 9 seconds on hit. That's pretty cool. This right here withers enemy for 1 second, weakens enemy for up to 2 seconds on hit, and then leeches 45% of damage dealt. Wow. Okay, this thing is pretty sick as well. That's I think better than this. If we were to move all the enchants, if we could put enchants all on this, wow, that'd be crazy. Because this still has mending, right? So we can just constantly repair these things. That's insane. So with that knowledge, let's take a look at our skulls. We ended up getting 7 Wither Skeleton Skulls, and like I said, that was enough for 2. Now, Soul Sand, we have enough here. We should be able to easily fight the Wither right now. And get ourselves 2 star. Actually, we should be able to get more than that because we have the loot pets. We should be able to get potentially two stars from each one. Do you think that's possible? I think that's possible. And I think we could probably fight them down in our little base down here. I think we can do this. I think we can do this right now. Hopefully it's not too crazy. But we can get the Wither down here and take him out pretty much with this sword. I would say let's try this. All right, let's try this. Let's just go ahead and I want to put as much light as I possibly can because I know a lot of the light's going to get destroyed. But we should be able to easily take the Wither on. All right. So here we go. Moment of truth. And hopefully we, with our loot pet and everything, hopefully we're able to get double. That's what the hope is. Let's hope this guy isn't ridiculous, like super overpowered. But I mean, that would feel better, I guess. Whew. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what you got. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. How quickly? How quickly? Come on. Oh, you're way up there. I can't hit you up there. Come on now. Come on now. Be fair. Come down. Come down. Doesn't it come down whenever it's maxed out on this bow damage? I think so. All right, we're down. We're down. Ah, there you go. Now you're coming down to my level. Get some. And 1. Oh man, so it must prevent it from you getting 2. So you still only get 1. And then I think it'd be easier on us if we just clear out a little area here. Put a little further in. That way we can kind of contain it a little bit better, right? Go ahead and light this up. That way it doesn't come out into this area and just start really wrecking things. All right, let's try this one more time. Should be able to easily handle this. Right? Oh, does that not work? Oh, can there not be blocks adjacent? That might be a thing. Don't know. Probably something to do with the redstone. Being next to it. I don't know. Let's try this. Nope. Did not mean to do that. I'm still doing it. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, let him do its thing. Oh, we're out of food. Okay. So we'll just chip away. Don't go out of here though, brother. Stay in here. Oh yeah, the wither is definitely pretty easy. Wait, he just spawned a wither skeleton. Nice. He spawned attack skeletons. How cool is that? All right, we got 2 stars. As long as we got our 2 stars, we're fine. Nice. So we end up getting all of that. 2 stars. Now we can make a cross-dimensional access to our storage. We'll have cross-dimensional access to our storage. And we can probably make something else that potentially requires that star. That is a necessity for us. I'm digging this. We also got some premium essence for that. Quite a lot of it. And then Heart of Gold. I really probably need to look up what those do in Dungeon Tactics. I think they have a use. Don't really remember exactly what it was, but I know they do something. All right, so for this nether star, these nether stars, oh my gosh. So they can be used for these signs. I really don't know, but what pet? This one spawn random item? Like this could be crazy. Like right click to spawn a random item? Does this have like a loot pool? I would assume it would have to have some sort of loot pool. I might have to check the configs for that, because that would be insane. So, all right, so I looked at the config, and the Illuminati blacklist, there is a specific config for this thing. The only thing that it has blacklisted is the command block, the dirt block, the Bibliocraft 0, which whatever that means, it's probably something that we don't need. And then 2 inventory pets, which one is the April Fool's pet, and the other one is the item gift, which I don't have a clue what that is. Item gift. I guess that's the one of the pets. And then some air blocks, dirt blocks, and that's it. That means this thing can potentially spawn any item in the game, I would assume. Any item in the game. We have to make this. This uses emerald nuggets, and we have so many emeralds. It has a 2-minute cooldown on the true invisibility, but it doesn't say anything about a cooldown on the random item spawn. Right? Or does that mean 2-minute cooldown on the random item spawn? Either way, that's insane. We're going to have to try this. What is this one? Prevents nearby... Okay, so that's not that important. Invulnerability. We pretty much already have that, so we're okay. Damage dealt heals me. That's ridiculous. The resistance is ridiculous as well. Okay, so yeah, pretty much this would be the coolest thing to have in the game, I think, right now. We're gonna have to make this. So let's go ahead and make this, because we still haven't even fought the wither, or we still haven't even fought the dragon, like the main dragon. Like we haven't gone to the end or anything like that. We haven't done any of that. So we really can't make the remote that we need, but we will be able to get this. Like I will have these stars. This is just insane though, that we can make this remote for right now. It allows us, it's basically the best remote. You can access your storage cross-dimensionally, no problem. What I do want to make is this. Oh my, this, I already feel like this is broken. I can't even. All right, so we already have emeralds in here, emerald nuggets. So might as well see what this thing does. Banana nut bread. Okay. Let's take our torch out of here, by the way. All right, let's try this again. A Luminal pet is on cooldown. So it is every 2 minutes. That's still insane. That means we could potentially get any item in the game. Any item in the game. If we want to, like, if we can get us a premium block, we can get that. If we got something else that could be crazy, like, we can literally get something that potentially is not even craftable. Like, we could. Like, I mean, I know we could get like a door, right? We could get anything. So the chances of us getting something useful is kind of crazy. Like, I'm surprised we even got Banana Nutbread for Pam Starvishcraft. But like, within 2 minutes, we have the ability to run this. And it just costs some emerald. That is nothing at all. That is crazy. So I'm going to run this one more time. I've already ran it a couple of times, and we've gotten Hush Puppies. I've gotten a Mechanical Crafter. You literally can get anything. What did we just get? A Magic Crayon confirmed. From Open Blocks, we just got a Magic Crayon. I'm not sure what this does. I think it lets you change the color of blocks, if I remember correctly. I like string, like wool. I think you can like change the color of wool. No? Oh, it's for the drawing thing. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff with Open Blocks. It just, yeah. So yeah, like I said, you can literally get anything. It does have, like I said, a 2 minute cooldown. I was seeing if there was a way to potentially bypass that 2 minute cooldown. Not really. I was thinking maybe I could put it inside something, but like, even like this, the time in the bottle, there's not a way to like increase this thing's time. Like if I throw it on the ground, like I can't just like speed it up, right? That's just not a thing. Like I'm speeding up the block, but I'm not speeding up this pet, right? Even if it's on this block, it's not going to do anything like that. Like I still have to wait for that cooldown to go down. But still, 2 minutes is not very long to get a random item. Like, just think of the chances of getting something quite insane. Like, a piece of amazing armor or another inventory pet. Nothing is off limits. I'm not joking. There's only a couple of inventory pets that are even blacklisted. And we could potentially get a block that we shouldn't even have in the game. So, pretty overpowered, I think. I have yet to get anything that is overpowered because, like I said, the chances are pretty small, but you never know. Streamer's luck or YouTuber's luck, you never know. And I find it funny that it is a YouTuber pet, so that is kind of hilarious. So one more time, just maybe we can get something cool. I did just do it a little bit ago and got the medium. So Biome Cobblestone from Random Things. But like I said, yeah, you can pretty much get anything. I just got this medium tint from there. Crazy. We're going to experiment with that next episode. But anyways, guys, I know I'm completely visible, but that's just, yeah, that's just a part of the act, right? I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video, guys, a huge thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching.